Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Some dumb guy. How you doing? How you all happy people out there tonight? Well, I got a new chin scratcher. Trying out yet another microphone. This one's got superior swivel and light capabilities for me to detect whether or not it's actually operational. I got new audio activated lights. What do you think of these things? Huh? These things, well, I guess being behind me, they're not quite as effective unless I'm yelling as I would like. We might have to play with that. I just got those in the mail today, and I'm just gonna set them up and see what they do. Maybe they'll be too distracting. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, how y'all doing? We are up to episode 67 now of SumDumWatch. As always, it's my weekly series chronicling, documenting what I've watched from my physical media library at home here, as well as any theatrical viewings I attend. You got one? Yay! So what are we here for? We're here to celebrate movies, television, physical media, theatrical experiences, all the good things many people in the world want to deny us. And I object and I reject. How's the sound quality on this thing compared to the previous one I just did? I think, filmed pretty much my entire unboxing series with, in which, in case you guys have seen maybe half of those episodes by now, nobody's participating. I got no commentary. I got all this goodness to share, and I got no interaction. So I don't know, but it has given me a chance now to go back into my backlog of the last year's worth of videos, all the way through 2025, and catch up on any lost or missed comments on my videos, because my move, the work I've been doing, the fact that YouTube stopped sending me any notifications whatsoever of comments on my videos or responses to comments that I've made anywhere else. I get an occasional notification for a new subscriber, maybe 10% of the time. I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, I have felt pretty bad about not keeping up on the comments for those who have been participating. I know I had some regulars who just kind of dropped off the wayside, whether that was my fault in my content or my fault in not keeping up with the interactions, people talking to themselves. Kind of know the feeling there. Either way, apologies to you all. Like I said, as of this morning, I have caught up to the totality through January 2025, and then I'm just going to scroll. I have to go through every video individually. In this case, it's kind of fortunate that a lot of my videos don't have any commentary. So it's like, okay, zero, I can skip that. But, I've got over 300 videos on my channel at this point. So going through, making sure that I've been caught up and touch base with everybody is a priority. I've got another year's worth or so to go through. Once that's done, I think I can access all recent unanswered or unresponded to comments in YouTube Studio, which is like a separate app. And I think I can just visit that on a daily basis or every couple days or whatever. I should be able to stay current from here forward, because I don't know how to solve this notification problem. Obviously, as a channel, I'm nobody to YouTube, so trying to probably even get a hold of anybody to say, hey, how come I'm not getting any notifications anymore? Why that changed, how it changed, what I can do to change it back. I don't know. Anybody else know? Please, here. I think I've Googled it a couple times. I think I've explored the help section on the YouTube app a couple times, trying to find any kind of answer whatsoever. Nothing. Oh, I have no idea what triggered that. Hey, but that's not why any of us are here right now, to complain about problems and stuff and things. We are here to go through goodness. And although not great, I think I did pretty good for this round. Kind of have to wait a couple years in between just to, recharge, reprime the humor pumps, so to speak, on that one. But this was, I think, from 2005, 99 minutes. Huh. Usually when I did my own inserts back in the day, I would look up the movie if it wasn't printed on the insert, the original one, and I would put the year of release on there, because I know how frustrated I get when I can't find it, and I can't find it on my own. I think this is one of my first Blu-rays too that I might have purchased. But Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, Rob Schneider, Sean Astin, great, semi-wholesome fun. I always forget about the Oh, for
Hawaiian
episode
dude, the
67,
senior
we're going to be
citizen guy
covering
who
the
was
week
just
of
always off, like, in the
January 5th
background,
through
making
January
comments,
11th. I'm a couple
insulting
days
people.
late again. I thought I was going to be on
He's
a
all
roll,
cranky
but
and bitter, but
on
hilarious
a
about
roll
it.
of one. So
Yeah.
that's one in a roll for one in a row for me.
And he goes off it.
I
Henry
thought
Adam
maybe,
Sandler's
hey, you know what? If I
character
can get this going
watches him
again,
draw this stupid little
where I
picture.
used to be,
And then when he's
where
done,
I'd
he
record
throws it this.
Sunday evening.
Can I
hopefully
have
edit,
that? I
have it
need something to
posted
wipe my ass
to
with.
premiere first thing Monday morning. I'd really like to get back into that routine again.
Yeah,
For all of our sake.
I love the movie. So, and going
Let's
off
go.
on another comedy here.
We
that I
started
hadn't
off on a
seen
comedy
in
kick,
many moons.
and
I
from
think
my
maybe I've seen it
homemade
twice. The first time in the
two-pack,
theater when it was new. I
I
want to say this was
watched
probably
for
from
the first time in a long
95,
time.
51
51
minutes on this
dates.
one. 94.
This
Excuse
is
me.
something I put together.
This
on my
is the
computer
Jim
many
Carrey
moons
classic.
ago when I first started doing this, sharing movies
Smoking.
together.
I
Just
really
getting
enjoyed this the
random
first time I saw
colored
it.
paper
And
really
the second time I saw it,
text-wise,
hence why it's
trying
been
to
so long since I've
recreate
seen it.
on
But I
Microsoft
recently, in the last year or
Word
so, I think, maybe the year before,
and
knows,
such,
picked it up to give it another
utilizing
try.
all
because
the
I was
tools there
establishing
to create
all of my
some
Jim
kind
Carrey
of
essentials for my
semblance
library.
of an insert,
And I thought, you know what, this movie is
because I
pretty
was
highly
too cheap
regarded.
to
I knew it
really
was creative
invest
and unique.
in
I was like, you know
toner
what, I'm just going to go back
to
give
just
it a
scan
shot.
and reprint
And
the
I
inserts
don't think it's
and
great,
merge them
but I
together.
think it's
like
pretty
I
darn
do
good.
now on my
I
parents.
don't think it's nearly
So,
as funny
anyway,
as I would like it to be.
51st Dates is always.
I like it. I laughed a little bit. I didn't laugh a lot. Not Ace Ventura laugh, not Liar Liar laugh, not Bruce Almighty laugh. What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you crying? Buddy's sad. He's crying. He doesn't cry. Hi, how are you? You want to come up here? Huh? Come here. Oh, big fat buddy. Ugh. Getting this boy to lose weight has been hard. Want to snuggle? Huh? You want to sit in my lap? I usually do. I don't want you to be sad. Be sad. You just show your tail to everybody. Huh? Because you're just a little bit below the camera. They can see your tail and they can see your ears. Huh? Next up, from I believe 1981. Buddy's tail is in the way. 1980, gosh, that whole 1 year thing, right? At 102 minutes, something I originally caught on network TV as a young, dumb lad. And just right away, immediately fell in love with this movie. Found it many years later, I think. It took me forever to learn the title of it because, you catch on network TV, you don't always get a title. You want to stop spanking me with your tail? Huh? Huh? How about that? Can you do that? Huh? Sweet boy. I think after I discovered the title, I sought it out. The video store, rented it, recorded it, had it in my library that way, and revisited it. I think then I went from DVD probably to learning about this 4K release, and I jumped on it, although I still haven't actually watched the 4K.
had yet to actually sample how the 4K looks. That's starring Kirk Douglas, Martin Sheen, James Ferrantino, Charles Durning, Catherine Ross, Ron O'Neill. We have the military sci-fi thriller, The Final Countdown, with a very cool lenticular cover. This movie takes on some very cool, not just science fiction, but philosophical ground, moral and ethical dilemmas that I think to some people could ultimately be at least moderately disappointing in their resolution. It's really hard to describe how that is. The tagline is, "This is the USS Nimitz. Where the hell are we?" The general premise of the film is modern day for 1980. American aircraft carrier set sail out of Pearl Harbor, and within hours of leaving port, gets caught up in a bizarre storm at sea that hurls it back in time to just prior to the Japanese invasion. And as the crew of this ship discover exactly when they are, because they don't even know that they've gone back in time initially, they're faced with the decision-making process. Well, what do we do now that we're here? We know the future to some degree of our nation, of the world. We know what's coming. Do we act or do we not act? And if we act, what do we do? Do we act to preserve history or to change it? And the like I said, the philosophical, intellectual debates amongst the characters, although brief, are insightful. And for any audience who is doing more than just watching the film for entertainment value, should make them think in some good ways. At least I did. And it's consequently a movie I adore as a result. Silly boy, buddy. He's a very happy camper. He's now lying in my lap, purring away, as long as we keep petting him anyway. Okay, so next up, last of the physicals. A happy day, a sad day, a mildly frustrating day at the end of an era that has been 4 or 5 months in the making. I didn't check, but that sounds about right. Maybe more. Person of Interest, the final season, season 5. Last episode. Done. Series complete. And for those of you who have been watching here,
and you watched episode 67 of SumDumWatch,
have heard me on more than one occasion.
Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next time. But for now, I'm going to make like a treat and
how
get
this show would wrap up, being prematurely canceled. Did they know in time to do something with that?